passive then, but I was able to show myself and to show what I can do. So, and going for the qualifier, then we were able to qualify for the Nations Cup, which I won the highest goal scorer back then. So going for the Nations Cup also, we were able to take the ticket to the World Cup in Brazil 2019, which I was there also, but we were knocked out at the round of 16. Every player in the local side wants to play at the top level. So coming to Denmark and make my first debut there, it's like a big privilege for me and a great opportunity for me. So I think it was so good playing in Denmark because I played about 24 games and I had 18 goals with 6 assists. So it was a great season for me back then.
Yes, you need to dress up well when you want to talk about the Super Eagles news because when they come at you, you need to be that so ready. Welcome to the Super Eagles timeout. Welcome to the Super Eagles show. You can say, you know why I like to say Super Eagles because if you don't say Super Eagles, people like to say you talk about what that is. This Super Eagles issue, we talk about it very well. But I like to say it officially. Welcome to the Sports Republic show on TV. We are the voice of the people, Lagos, Nigeria. I'm your host, Kizzy K is my name, and it's an honor to have you join me again for another exciting episode. Today, I'm grateful for life and thank God for another opportunity to share sports update with you. Let's dive right in and get into the action. Today, we'll be discussing the latest developments in Nigerian football, including the Nigerian Football Federation, our head coach, my friend Eric Chow, and other news emanating just surrounding it, and also the upcoming friendly match against the Russian people or the Russians. Yes, we'll also be talking about Cyriel and the latest report surrounding the potential inclusion or his potential inclusion in the team. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and let's have some, beautiful time together. I'm thrilled to have you join me, and let's start with this ride. Now, let's cop with that friendly game that's on very, very soon on Friday. That's the date. NFF has assured fans and team members of safety. It would interest you to know that the Super Eagles yesterday had their first training session in Moscow ahead of Friday's international friendly against Russia. Now, this one shows that I have to say that the Super Eagles are ready for this encounter. The team arrived in Moscow on Monday and had their training session with 19 players, including new invitee Russian-based Oluwasegun Olakole of Krasnodar Football Club of Russia. That's the man you heard talking some minutes ago. Now, you need to know the team was drafted just to get the result, and also that Olakole, the player himself, was drafted in the squad following the split of withdrawals by some of the players earlier named in the team. Now, you have on your screen, that's the warm-up. Oguma Dede is live there. Fidelity District is also there. You can see the trainers. They're all making sure these guys are fit enough. 18 of the players arrived on Monday evening in different batches, while 2 more joined them yesterday morning ahead of the game that will played soon. The early arrivals were goalkeepers Madiko Koye, Master Bouncer keeper William Ekong, Timmy Ajayi, Igor Ogbu, Benjamin Frederick, and then Bright Osai Samuel. Other were Fisayo Dele Bashiru, Moses Simon, Frank Onyeka, Christantus Uche, Xavier Isaac, Rafael Onyedika, Papa Mustafa Daniel, Sikiba Lemi, Ismail Sadiq, Tolu Arokodari, and then Victor Boniface. Bruno Yemechi and Olakole arrived yesterday morning. The session at the Mokish Stadium in Moscow was open to fans and journalists for the first 15 minutes. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Football Federation NFF has assured fans that their players, or that the players and other Nigerians expected to be at the game are safe, despite security concerns and political implications of going ahead of that very game. Now, I love to tell you this. The game has been talked about, going ahead of that one, raised by stakeholders. Now, we'll be looking into so many things on this show, on the show today, because some stakeholders had questioned the priority and the property of playing in Russia, which is at war with Ukraine. You know, everyone's saying, why are we playing? Why do you want to play Russia? Why we cannot be playing? We should not play Russia, especially as the rest of the world seems to be distancing themselves away from the country. That's Russian side. Now, the stakeholders argue that the rest of the world could see Nigeria supporting Russian invasion of Ukraine, especially since the world governing body FIFA and European body UEFA have banned the Russian team from participating in their competition. Now, reacting to the stakeholders' concerns, the NFF told a local website yesterday as well that thorough safety assessments were conducted in collaboration with the Russian embassy in Nigeria before the federation agreed for that very game. Now, quoting the NFF on the show this morning, yes, they said all findings confirm that Moscow, the match venue, poses no security threat to players, officials, or fans. The NFF pointed out that Zambia recently played an invitational or international friendly game against Russia, saying that the game held without incident. Now, I must tell you, the NFF emphasized that the friendly is strictly technical engagement, saying this is not a diplomatic or ideological alignment. It's football. Our priority is sporting growth of the national team, and also we prepare for the World Cup come 2026. The NFF also said that the game would provide a valuable test for the Super Eagles, give new talents international exposures, fine-tune strategies, and everybody knows Russia or the Russia people or the Russian team is a very competitive opponent, and playing them offers practical footballing benefits. Okay, now it's time to talk about that game. Before I talk about the Super Eagles part, let me talk about the Nigerian Football Federation. We are not see any match when I go organized. When I know vessel, I like what they are saying now. They've said that it's a friendly game. There's no problem. Zambia played. There was no threat posed to the team. I mean, everything went so well. Now we not look. See, I don't even know. Sometimes we they put our hands for inside fire. Who sent you that message? See, I'm not saying they've not done the right thing by that friendly, because it gives Eric Chell the edge to play in Rwanda against Rwanda in Nigeria come September. But my question and my talk is based or basically or literally on that. Why are we going to play Russian side? Why you not see Serbia people? I not see Croatia, I not see Slovenia. Even if I play Belarus out of it, at least Serbian, Slovenia, even any of those countryside will not be wrong. See, they know what is at stake. The NFF knows that every country right now is really saying we don't want to play against a Russian side. Now, the NFF is giving example of Zambia. We and Zambia not be mates now without no disrespect. You can't compare Nigeria to Chipolopolos. You can't do that. Super Eagles, Chipolopolos, even their names are different. So you are using the Zambian people to compare, saying they play the game with the Russian side. Yes, people are distancing themselves away from the Russia. It's not because they are bad people, but because of what is on them, what is poised on them. Now, do you know one of the reasons why Samson Siasia has not gotten a job at this point in time? He's a good coach. If you open phone line for radio now, they ask, say, who do you want to be Super Eagles coach? If you want to do a poll, you see at the end of the day, Siasia wins it. Now, the reason why it's feeling like Siasia has not gotten on that job was because of the FIFA ban poisoned him. And that ban was a live ban. And later was, after the arbitration court did their investigation, it was now reduced to 5 years ban. And it was just lifted by August last year or thereabouts. No, just some months back, that's the word. Now, yeah, I think it's August. Now, Siasia is free. August last year, yes, I'm correct. I think I had him on the show. He's free to manage any other side. But nobody wants to associate with him. Do you know how poor it is that even his own teammates, 94 squad, the likes of Okocha, the likes of Finidi, all of this guys, nobody wants to connect with him. And I want to understand from their part because of what? Because he had a thing to do with FIFA. Now, the Russian side have gotten something related to the world invasion on the Ukrainian side. Also, all of these things shows that there's no need to start playing. The teams don't finish. Do you know how many countries we have in this world? Nigeria, NFF, and this one, but no problem. They've told us, so men are not fear. Nothing will happen to us. We'll play that game. We'll come out. You saw them there. So it's the Luzhinski Stadium. Yeah, Luzhinski Stadium. And this one's ongoing. That's the game we played. But Super Eagles are already in Russia. That's Moscow. And that's the training session. You can have Ekong on the screen. You can see them. They're already getting ready to see that. That won't go their way. Me, I talk and I go talk them again. If they like, when they go disgrace themselves there, this one will still count out. Let's see how it goes. Because every chair, I want to believe that he knows what he wants for himself. That's why he has scrutinized this team. That's why he's having a different set of players. That's why he has said that, yes, we can do it. Right? That's Eric Chell in the middle of talking to the players. Now, if you see them, Boniface, that can't go. No, not the Boniface. Because on the show today, we'll talk about Cyriel Desert. I'll just go in depth and tell you a lot of things going on in the Nigerian world, the Nigerian Football Federation, and how things are looking so wrong. You know me now. Me, I don't wait to talk. I say, if things not the way, I go talk them. If they do where I go talk them. But this training session, when I see so, they don't gather. Now, men are not going to go. Don't be to. Okay, man, I'll leave them first. I wish them the best. I believe we'll come out strong against the Russian side. But I will tell you something about Cyriel Desert. Where can I even watch this one? See them. We'll just watch them. Leave them first. You know, see, all these boys, as I see them, and they are happy for them. But you get one player I want specially advised. Papa Mustafa Daniels. He's a quality player. They call him good pass of the ball. When I see that boy, I see Kamavinga. But that boy never knows in a national team with this. You need to come out some kind of silence for body. You just play this ball. Because you are young, you should be like the next big thing. Now, when I watched him play against the Ghanaian side, I was so disappointed. That was the first time we could see him play out. I've watched him week in, week out in the MPFL. He has done so well. But in the national, a different ball game. This is Eric Chell and I see. So you know the give person time like that too. You need to own your game. I don't know who is giving Eric Chell say put this one. But at the end of the day, if we put and we watch and we not play well, we will talk. Because I waited the best for this Eric Chell matter and I say they the great Boniface like King. How is Boniface? Why was Boniface not even in that Unity Cup? Have we seen the best of Boniface in the national team? Of course, no. And he's not part of. So they keep this Boniface for this one. Say they believe say Boniface now one of the gold. Okay, we'll see how that goes on. But away from that story, let's talk about it. Before I talk about Cyriel Desert, you know, go hear from Cyriel Desert. Not be say at the carry talk about say Cyriel Desert talk or we talk. We'll bring the clip so you hear for yourself. This country, may not help us. Anybody will come tell me say Nigeria. I talk and I'll talk again. Me not just come with me say Nigeria and Giant of Africa. You can see it in every other team where they get political things, but not before sports. Don't come and tell me that because we'll banter it to the end. Super Eagles, Giant of Africa for where? 3 time African champion. Now you just be now do like this. When Kizana sing that Buga song, say, they're not there. So don't tell me that we are the Giant of Africa. We are not. We're not even anywhere close. Now, before we talk about Cyriel Desert, because that's like our case study on the show today. I go, man, I just wait. Now, let me tell you about Eric Chell. Eric Chell, I want this like a message from me to you. The things you told us, I beg you, please do it. If you fail, these people not go look your face, they go dump you. You know how they dump you? They dump you, call for Lagos, go pack you. See, I like to say we need to understand. We have a body that governs our football, that's the NFF. They've given him a job. So you're not giving that work because you not believe saying go do it. See, so I can't tell Eric Chell they do. You go be like people then I say put this one. But we'll come to that. Now let's talk about the next story. Super Eagles coach Eric Chell has warned that the team still has a lot of things to improve on to bring their hopes of qualifying for the 26 FIFA World Cup. Now I must tell you, the Super Eagles are currently preparing for their third friendly game in about 2 weeks, facing Russia on Friday in Moscow. So now Friday don't reach you after beating Ghana and Jamaica to win the second edition of the Unity Cup in London last Saturday. If they say beating, they go be like say we carry beat them, not to beat them like that too. Ghana match now struggle. We give Ghana 2-0. That's one of the problems we are still having till date. Eric Chell has not found a way to hold on games. Yes, it's clear. We've seen it. Quote me, I go talk. Against Zimbabwe, they win that match. Now one small boy, you're from bench, you can score, you can the dance, I don't know. That one just pass. Now down 1-1. Tomorrow I ask you, I say, will Nigeria make it to the World Cup? And I say, yes. See where we done this. So 4 games to go. I keep that on the sideline. Now, we played against Jamaica. We were winning 2-1. That's the game don't end. Now they go score 2-2. Waiting the Maguire safe. Which can't be. Now, is that point? Is that so bad? And that's what Eric Chell is struggling to do. Now, Chell, who took over the Eagles job in January, has the mandate of leading the team to the final of the 25 AFCON in Morocco. That's December 21. While the task of overturning the team's ill-fated World Cup dream is also staring at him in the face. Now, according to Franco Malian, or the Franco Malian rather, he would have opted against the Unity Cup in London. He said, you don't want to play before, but he sees the lineup of games as an opportunity for the team to improve before resuming their World Cup qualifying campaign. Now, let me say this. Eric Chell, the man you have on your screen, he said, we have an important goal in September. So I saw this as an opportunity to give many players a chance to show what they can do. And I'm really happy and proud of them because in just 2 or 3 training sessions, they've worked really hard. That's the reality. Now, during the Unity Cup, we scored goals. We created chances. You know, if they talk this, you go be like, nah, Mourinho, they talk. I mean, what do you call it? When I go Al Hilal, Simone Inzaghi. Even though they give him 5-0 for that Champions League final, now world class coach with that. Now look at Cyriel. He said we scored goals, not bad. My guy scored. Cyriel did it. We created chances, not bad. We showed some very good things in our game, not bad. But of course, we still need to work. We have weakness. We need to improve to step up as a group and as a team, especially if we want to qualify for the World Cup. But all of this thing we talk, I want to believe that the improvement he's trying to say is on that part of also conceding. You not be the win game. You not be the hold game. You not be the hold game. Say you go the whole game, the whole game, the whole and the whole and the one they call the score. You not make sense. More talk true. Now he said the most important thing for me is that we can play together, and we play together both in defense and offense. We need to improve all of the time, mentally and physically. We must become warriors on the pitch. All the things is sweet. Men are with. Now he's 47. We know he began the Super Eagles reign in March with a win and a draw in 2 qualifying games. See, in another thing Nigeria they do, we sabi counter for people where we Nigeria. We do it a lot. That's what we do. We the do one. We go count. See, you not say Boniface now they the national team. They count the goal. How many goals not score? Eh? You say, when I go check the desert, 7 appearances, still go away don't score. There's no way, no competition. You know the year Boniface did there, and they come. Now, Cyriel, with 4 games left in the series, Chelsea's men will face Rwanda at home. When I see this, when I remember this Nigeria match coming up, I will just keep it the way it's going. Now, our next game after this, all this selecting now Rwanda match, and for Nigeria they go play them. We are for Nigeria for Uyo. Now they won't play that match. Abi? Now, he never to tell we say they call about my friend. He said it out on the media. Works for one of our sister stations. Udeze, you know him. He said he does not even know if that stadium is cost. Left for me, Kizike, I like to say this. I don't believe that those fallacies work. I don't want to believe that the stadium things work. I quite want his cost or whatever. I probably international. I don't want to believe so. But it still boils down and a big slap to the face of the Nigerian people. I don't talk Nigerian people. Don't bless a lot on myself. Of the NFF, that's the word. Because if this laptop now for system, this is why they tell you to do my show. So if you fall now, NFF I go blame. And they tell you know why? Because we cannot have one stadium that has the capability, the facility to carry out a FIFA game. Any game we will get for Nigeria now, we'll be seeing FIFA approved. Now, Gospel Aquabio Stadium. Not be say we not get that stadium. I don't go some countries, I don't see them. But the facility, the standard of a pitch, of a stadium, only one. Tomorrow, now come they tell me say Nigeria. See, Nigeria, don't find my trouble. Now, after that one, now we never know whether we go play for where they call that place for Rwanda, for Aquabio Stadium. I will go carry the goal from my backyard. I don't know. That's for them to say. But then we will now play against South Africa away. Now that one I the fear. And that games will play in September. Why their last 2 games are against Lesotho away and Benin Republic home in October. Now, you see all this team, and they call them, that's not a small team. They're not the small team for, what do you call them? There's no small team again in this African. See, they're not minnows anymore in the game. They need to win their remaining matches and stand a chance of qualifying as they are currently 4th in the Group C with just 7 points, 6 points behind leader South Africa. Now, I'll tell you something about this. You want to know? I'll tell you. Let's talk about Cyriel. Leave her. I'm not even look this group. It's a work. These producers are too much. Now look at this. Whenever I remember World Cup qualifiers, I will advise I say, I go buy in a calculator and I not go here till they talk. Now for only Nigeria, they go to play match. People will support. We go buy calculator. People will sell calculator. They don't sell market. Now when Nigeria get match, now they sell calculator pass. Why am I saying this? I'll tell you. Look at the board. Look at the screen. You can see. You see this group. Look at Nigeria. More even look the countries by the one we find passed by name. South Africa, you start try. Rwanda, you like the wash cloths. Benin Republic, you like the first time for step. Nigeria, the name sweet. Know how you use this name, take those baby not agree. Now Lesotho, who tells you we won't break person head? Zimbabwe. See, if not by name, this country is known for. Now let's bring it back to the footballing world. None of these sides on a very good day are close to Nigeria. Look how we are down the pecking order. If I talk say Nigeria is my country, sometimes I think they pay me because they're not even they show me what to say Nigeria. See, look at where we did. See goal difference. We even get it +1.7. Look at South Africa 13. Now, in another thing Nigeria they do, I'll tell you. In another thing Nigeria they do, we don't say we don't they cast. So what we call they do now? We call they look. We are waiting to see whether they will come out small point. See, I don't know who me call this country. And they tell you, now me, my opinion, not go to now VOP TV, now me they talk. I don't know who me. Now, I'm proud of Nigeria. It's my country. Yes, I'll say it. But the best way they deport, that they say I'm proud of my country. No place like home. Eh? Look at this table. Position, second. See that where we're on that day now. Possible second round. Now in Nigeria, the target. So now we don't believe, say, we feel not carry first. Because you won't play all your 4 matches, you need to win all of the games now. Now, not just about winning the games, you have the South Africa very, very, very tough game to play. Now, we are now hoping for that qualification, that intercontinental playoff, possible second round. And can I tell you, you must have a point. There's a point that you must get before you get to that phase. I won't go walk up, Abi. I will only say it, and I'm going to say it clear. Left for me, I go feel bad. I don't know where I go, Dave, Nigeria, not go walk up. It's as simple as that. I don't know where I will be. This world will come small for my hand. You realize that the fun that they had, because the last time it happened in 2022, we missed out in Qatar. Now, I like to say it all of the time. All these players, when I see Ajayi, all of them, they call their names. Majority of them have not been to the World Cup before. Now, do you know what it takes for you to play football to a high level? In fact, it's even better for you to play football. Maybe you don't come win some kind trophy, but you go World Cup. The coach now, if you just you can grade JJ. You know win African best. You know win CAF award. JJ, you know winner. Even though some people say they're rubber, yeah? You know the story. But he played at the World Cup. Not one. Not twice. JJ was at the 94 World Cup. JJ was at France 98 in 2018. See, as I said, in 2018, he was not part of that squad. But you see, he has played the game to a high level. He has been part of the World Cup. He knows the World Cup. So he has seen the team well. The 2018, they had Ekong go now. And they still there. It will be just a few of them. 2018, Genetro. But at the end of the day, how many of Nigeria players? Osimhen. Let's even talk about his career, because I was seeing something before I came on the TV. I saw something about Victor Osimhen somewhere. I'm going to try to see. I make that because PSG now they come now. Mitrovic, they are saying Osimhen. There's news about Osimhen very soon. We talk about it. His move and everything. If Osimhen play all this ball at the end of the day, make Osimhen not go walk up. I just say go happy. Look man, carry dread. Fine boy, we not get people. They play boys. I be play. We know. But if Lookman not win, if you not go walk up, see, these guys know how bad this will be for them. That's why we want to be at the World Cup. And not as I want to beg them, my guy tell me saying go watch them for training. Say they put headset, all this thing. They go wear headset. They go do. It's not about that. Distraction is out of it. We don't want distraction. But carry us go walk up. At the talker. Eric Chell, if you know what you're going to do, I first trust NFF. If there's no reason for me to trust NFF, I trust NFF in this one. If you lose this job, see, your ultimatum is placed on you, and you're on your own. If they like me to say, committee member say, put this one, you put them. See, people will tell you, say, maybe put. They go say, come out to you. So it's better you do what's best for yourself. Because now we are going to that part. Maybe say, in the Nigerian film, they go say, again. Let's get on that part and talk about one man I love so much, Cyriel Deserts. Can I talk about Cyriel Deserts now? Deserts is disappointed. I always ask this question and say, what is the criteria for selection in the national team? I'm asking this question all the time. Super Eagles striker Cyriel Deserts is disappointed to be snubbed for competitive games. The 30-year-old has impressed for Nigeria, but all in his 7 appearances for the country, it has all been in friendly games. Now, Deserts recorded 1 goal and an assist in 2 appearances for the Super Eagles at the recent Unity Cup Invitational Tournament in London. The striker has scored 4 goals in 7 outings for the 3-time African champion. I go talk him again. The striker has... When I go check Boniface's goal, how many games he done they play? The striker has scored 4 goals in 7 outings for the 3-time African champion. I'm not against Boniface. When I'm not to say I'm fighting Boniface, I'm just saying that when we just talk through, Boniface is not supposed to do that team for now. Even if one day you go deal, but not you go be like, you understand? If you ask Eluche and I say after Osimhen now, we go see now Boniface, you go see next now Rocco Dare. What's your criteria, bro? Now, despite his impressive, prolific run, he has not been deemed good enough for a competitive game. Deserts confessed it has been disappointing experience for him. Now, before we bring you his clip, for him he said, it hurts sometimes. It feels disappointing. I've been in and around the squad for 5 years now, and I haven't played an official game yet. Just friendlies, and I'm going to say it's hot. Deserts, you need to know, is yet to represent Nigeria at a major tournament The Super Eagles have already booked a place at the 2025 African Cup of Nations to be hosted in Morocco. He is 30, yes, we know, but he's looking forward in participating in that competition. Now, let me quote Jesus again. He said, I hope to be there. I hope I can help the team and achieve our dreams together. And of course, it would be a dream to go to the AFCON with Nigeria. That would be one of the last things to finish off my career. It would be really beautiful. Now, before we bring that in clip, let me say this. Truth Ekong knows personally that this one is his last AFCON. He knows. Now, do you know what it means for you to be 30? Eric Chell told us something the other time. I had to invest in and pay me. Eric Chell told us, according to what we heard, he said, I have this set of boys that I'm trying to groom. And he said, you must be, I don't know whether Eric Chell they work with Chelsea. So you must be young. I just tired for the matter. They must be young, and I don't understand the youngness. See, I don't want to start talking about big names, big players who are in their 30s. If they give a chance now, Musa go walk up if you qualify. And they tell you. Now, Cyriel Dessers, he said he's in his 30s. He's old. He's old though. Now, I'm not saying against Ghana. He's old though. He return back. You see, let me even tell you, when I watched that Ghana game, that Jamaica, that Unity Cup, I noticed that Cyriel Dessers was trying to prove a lot to the people. Because normal, see, he was never supposed to track that so back. He just wanted to prove to the people, saying, "Now maybe Cyriel Dessers, I mean, watch me." And he was offensive. He was defensive. His goal was a proper number 9 goal. It was just there at the right time. Osimhen no go return like Osimhen is good though. He has see when I hear Cyriel Dessers interview, I'm going to say the respect to Osimhen. He knows. He said Osimhen is number 1. We know nobody the doubt and we know the phone and the track. Every record says it. But why not they look my side now? Because they bought me for Belgium. Yeah, I don't understand. They say if you not get Godfather, I don't play for nationality. Who tell you? Now he said it hurts sometimes to miss out of this tournament. It feels disappointing. I have had a lot of games at my club level. Now let me talk about Cyriel Dessers again. He said, on the other hand, 3 are always, there are a lot of different factors, of course. You have few strikers, like for example, Victor Osimhen, who is a clear number 1. And there's always others. It always depends on form, choices, and personal opinion. Now, waiting with the form. Not be the one they go to do it, they don't write where David go write something. No, sorry, my friend, Jam. Not be him. Waiting with that name. Jerry. Jam. Down this Nigeria, this country again, they go write Jam. If you talk about Nigeria, now this place, see that Jam, not be that form, not be that one. Though. He said, I was on form. I would say the 2 AFCON tournaments I missed out really hard because I felt that at that time, that moment with my form, I had a place in the squad. But hey, it's a big country. There's a lot of competition. We have a lot of good strikers. Who am I? Now, let me tell them about Cyriel Dessers. He said, I'm not making the choices. The only thing I can do is perform, score my goals at my club, or score the goals at my club, and show that I'm ready. And when called up, like I did in the last game, for example, I have to score. I can help the team with goals, but also with hard work and dedication. The former Cremonese man said this not to will. Go check out video for YouTube. Victor Modu, name be the guy name. The interview they will go bring a come. You know go see him. We know that's how they carry talk. See, I don't know what's our criteria. See, Nigeria, make I tell you now. You need to know say not be only us the play ball. Other countries still the way they watch us, and that's how it is. I always say it on the show all of the time. How does it stand or how does it feel when you play good football at your club side, and when it comes to international break, people they carry their bag, they go camp. You just this side, you carry one cheek, you're the one side because they don't call you. It's so bad. If they talk say there's some kind of corruption until they happen, and now they make people they say they corrupt. Because how? Go and check the fact. See, you don't be like say they carry talk camp. Go check the stand. Go check it out. In Nigeria, okay now the strikers we have. Terry Murphy. If I can remember all of them. Okay, let me ask how we don't invite. So, Olakunle, that Krasnodar is good. That is the team. Man, Olakunle may not go verse for me. Your family will go verse for me. Olakunle from Krasnodar, he's in the team now. Victor Boniface, Paul Onuachu is not in the team, but I'll just call that name generally. Sadiq Kumar is injured. He left. Victor Osimhen. Who else is there? We get plenty number 9 there. Tolu Arokodare, Cyriel Dessers. Now, all of these guys are at the corner. Bros, when I go check out for Google, we did there. How many of them score goal for Europe? How many of them they do well? Cyriel Dessers is not just coming to play. For the few times he has played his body, spirit, soul, and mind. When I believe how they carry the hype, I mean, I watch in interview, watch him, look at his face, he's feeling so bad. NFF, I beg. I take God begging. If I want to make an down, men I carry Dessers go Nations Cup. If I can't go, God can't go help me now. If I can't go walk up, me not can't go. I beg, producer, give them Cyriel Dessers, be the year first.
Yeah. Okay. So this is I did a video sometime at the start of the year talking about the most unlucky Nigerian striker currently at the moment. I mean, every time he gets an invite, he plays his heart out. He gets the goal. He goes all out to show that he is meant to be here. But when a list that matters comes up, the selectors always find a way to skip him. How does that make you feel most times?
It hurts sometimes. Feels disappointing. I've been in and around the squad for 5 years now, and I haven't played an official game yet. Only friendly games, so I must say that hurts. On the other hand, there's always a lot of different factors. Of course, you have a few strikers, like for example Victor Osimhen, who is a clear number one. And there are it always depends on form, on choices, on personal opinion. But I would say the two AFCONs I missed out really hurt because I felt that at that time, that moment with my form, I had a place in the squad. But hey, it's a big country. There is a lot of competition. We have a lot of good strikers. Who am I? I'm not making the choices. The only thing I can do is perform, score my goals at my club, and show that I'm ready. And when called up on, is like yesterday, for example, show what I can do for the team, how I can help the team with goals, but also with hard work and dedication.
Who am I? Here show my hard work and dedication. What's the criteria for selection? 2 years ago, maybe say that for corner, they're not corner. And guess what? He was on form. Now, this time around, they say he's 30. See your mouth, he's 30. See what that is 30, he's 30 years. The one when I put when I not versa the laugh. The one when I put 2024, how many you know say if they talk about Nigeria matter, it be like say carry gele. You see some of our problem, it be like anti-clockwise. If they say make we dey talk now, they go see my brother off mic. It's so bad. Eric, you hear me, abi? Me, I go come. I go come for you now. No, don't worry. If you not give this guy a chance, me, see, I go carry him matter for you like antenna, like gilly. Like say I get down drop. If you're good, you're good. Who don't find, don't find. Who don't want, make up na advert. Even for studio, even that thing they play, my guy you enter studio now, they tell me, say, I like this guy. You see, what's the criteria for selection? I want to know. Okay, I'm so sorry I'm saying bad about the Nigerian Football Federation. I'm saying too much about them. I'm not seeing it well. I'm talking, okay, I'm sorry. Hey, I mean, tell me. I ain't not telling the selector. And they wait now. Boniface, how many goals score? Do you know what's even annoying? He's seeing the signs that he's not part of the team. If you want to let this guy know he's part of the team, you should invite him for that Russia game. When there was space, Sadiq Kumar left camp. Sadiq Kumar, oh my goodness. God, me help Nigeria. I pledge Nigeria, my country, to be faithful and honest. Me help us. Sadiq Kumar, so maybe we would have done the like for like. Now, if they ask more questions, they go say they bring Olakunle. Olakunle not vessel. Me and family member not go come from you. I'm happy you're making your debut, or you make a debut for Nigeria. I like it. I'm happy for you. But I'm just saying, there are people that have been here. Anybody will not do well, come out. National team not be anybody papa own. And they tell you it matter. If you're not good, you're not good. Come out. You give us a chance, you give us a chance. My Palanca national team. You took away Cyriel, what's the name? Sadiq Kumar left camp because he was injured. And then I was thinking maybe a life for life would do. Now for the Unity Cup, now if I say we'll go comment section now, go to ask for this Unity Cup we'll just play. So give me your 3 best players. If that's not there, they make a bad man in a bull, that's not go fine. He was part of the team. He played well. They don't to talk. Even me, if you ask me, I say maybe Eric just came out. Come maybe I say no to talk. Eric not still sure, say not even the plan. He came. I want to say as God may have it, but not be only God. Now how do we say God will help you? You know, if yourself, you say, that's what they do for some, I will say, heaven help those who now lie you. Heaven help those who they don't read now. See, even to copy na skills. I'm not go copy best papa near. I remember that number they talk about it like this. NFF, see, just what I like to do all the time. If you're not to do away, me and also I go blast you now, I go sit talk because we're not too plenty for Lagos. If you can blast now only 4 we day. I've been at 3. I don't even that's not, the rest of them they don't come on now. So now you know sir. So many things is wrong. Like I don't know. But before we talk about Victor Osimhen, let's go to the comment section and read out some of them that we have here for PC on this. We talk about Victor Osimhen. Osimhen if he enter, if he come out to justice or kind news, never to take. Now this one says Boniface is not anywhere close. Okay. In African football. And this one is saying Rita Ugoma is saying I believe if Cyriel Desas is allowed to play for the Nigerian national team, he's going to do brilliantly well and is willing to play for the Nigerian national team. Of course, everybody knows he wants to do so. Now, someone says, the more reason he always shows up in every call-up. He plays with his body, soul, and mind. It's sad to know that Cyriel Desas is only called up for friendly games and not competitive games. If not you, then they call like that, you go like him. When you get friendly match, now use me do top speed for tennis. And I'll use me do top speed. When I can't reach major one, I'll cost, I don't know. Nigeria, anyways, if they give me chance, I go coach them. I'll go even do, man, no talk. You know, say, all this block, I know they waste time. You say, this I don't talk, but if you give me that chance, I'll do one. So Monzo says, the more reason he's always, let's say something. She said, a lady, I guess, Rita, said, dropping him again for the Russian game coming up soon is not pleasing, despite performance in the just concluded Unity Cup game. I don't want to invest me. Then Kehinde Bankole is saying he will definitely walk into the team now because he gives a different way to unlock hard times. He's an asset. I like that. That's true. And he went as far as saying he was dropped for Russian game because of his wedding. He will make the World Cup qualifiers team. You know who they talk, Ross? Yeah? Not be Musa. Now Musa go do wedding. Musa go marry fourth wife. Mo no analyze Musa. Now Musa now go do wedding. Musa left. I mean, David, you go check him. Say that they do wedding. No, not be that. I'm not sure. No, it's not wedding. He wants to be part of that one. Now Musa and I go do wedding. You marry fourth wife. They say their tradition. With all due respect, say if you marry 10. So this one are the fourth one. That make can come up for camp. That mean they come go bring Benjamin. Frederick will get dread. If Frederick they we can come out, you get dread. They bring fourth boy can't show himself. Now Frederick cannot join the team. I bet give me Super Eagles national team picture. Now we get one national team picture where they give us that Super Eagles picture. We go make the show them Frederick. Now get dread. Now replace Musa. So Richard, now with this, see, that small boy, he's just young. David, you know football age. Now 5 player of this. Very good. Now with this. See, from Simon Eben Academy. When Moses Simon get? Moses Simon, see, now with 15. Now Moses Simon boy with this. Moses Simon a boss, in apprentice. Agadila Arteta. Now I can go. The constant last after this work, I have to go do another business because Moses Simon they collect money. You don't get club and they do transfer. You see they play ball. You know if survive for life. Now let's go and talk about Victor Osimhen. When I cannot come, move on Osimhen matter. Osimhen, I don't know whether they go advise Victor Osimhen because I don't know if he's still playing for anything now. He has shown the world that yes, I'm Victor Osimhen. I don't know whether that time don't reach where people go carry him back for head, run, go collect money. Victor Osimhen not the year word. And now player will say everybody know, okay, as I just did here, so some news just break. I'll give you the news that we have. Prepared one for you. But let's talk about this. Understand that Al Hilal delegation on mission to Paris Saint-Germain or to Paris yesterday to have a talk with Theo Hernandez, Victor Osimhen, and Alexander Mitrovic. So that movement. Mitrovic now with the score. If he's going to put hand for ear, and I know him. You don't go. Then meeting planned at the Hotel George. So Osimhen is in the news. Now let's talk about top transfer. You know when they say here we go, there's a here we go master, Fabrizio Romano. Anything Fabrizio tell you, Baba, believe him. Fabrizio has come too far that he cannot go down. Fabrizio give you reports, you not get sure it's your collector. And so you'll be. Now they call him top transfer expert. Fabrizio Romano has disclosed that Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal are the favorite to sign Victor Osimhen. He said the Saudis will not only meet Saudi get money. Osimhen now 26. Saudi get money. He said the Saudis will not only meet the 75 million euros release clause of the striker, but they can also afford the high salary of the player with the Premier League, which the Premier League cannot afford. Now, Romano told a transfer report side, he said the last name we have to mention is Victor Osimhen because the Saudi club needs a striker and the Nigerian is a concrete target. Release clause of 75 million euro now has to be returned to Napoli from the loan from Galatasaray Aspiring Club. Now, Osimhen could be the new striker for Simone Inzaghi. You know he has made the move. He's making a move. Now, let's give Al Hilal some time to sign all of the documents with Inzaghi in the next 24 hours. The transfer expert continued, saying, as for Osimhen, the Saudis will face some opposition from the Premier League. He has already he has been a target for Chelsea. He has been a target for Man United. And that's some years ago and some months back to say. Now, let's see what happens. He's a perfect profile for the Premier League, but there is a big problem regarding the financial aspect of the deal. Not only the 75 million euro release clause, but also the salary. It's a high salary, 12 million euros net per season. Now, the Yaram, Osimhen is a big player. If you don't hear net, if I hear net, I go remember when me and Nisha they talk. If me and the, you know, me and the do shall they give me advice. If now they find work, any HR call you and say, me not do this one, they go pay you like this in naira. I'm not going to negotiate for you. But try to answer whether not net or gross. Not be the one they go pay you salary. They say you have earning this thing. At the end of the day, don't come out the tax and everything. Now net, now be take home. You see, Nigerian players, they know what they want. For Saudi Arabia, it's not a big salary. For the Premier League, it's a big salary. And that's why probably the Saudis are on the big run. They are big favorites to sign Victor Osimhen. Now, you know what Osimhen they do? Osimhen no one reducing wages. The same problem with Jadon Sancho. They like money. Rashford. Waiting see Rashford, see Sancho. That's their wages now, they don't put them. So Sancho's deal does not click. It's not work now. I'll go talk about Sancho. I mean, you know, after this one, I'll talk about Sancho before I come for sure. You go know say the Nigerian person they manage Sancho. Nigerian mentality, we too like money, oh. But what else does he want to play for? He has won a lot. If Osimhen go Saudi Arabia now, if you not like me, now talk, now I know. Nigerian mentality must influence your body. You not see economy, eh? All of this needs to follow. So that's just what it is. But I'm just saying, Osimhen wanted to go to Man United. Man United now, when are they? Man United where? No European team. Shame to them. Sorry, with all due respect to who again did there? Chelsea. They not go carry Liam Delap. Now I go Nicolas Jackson. No to the dance, Senegal dance. Now I go give you worry. Now Paris Saint-Germain they come. If Osimhen, if you like to go there, they want you. No while I go. They don't have a number 9 that will fit into an UK style. Gonzalo Ramos they there. I'm not sure say space go there. Village will not no space. Randa Colomani see the situation and make him carry back run. But let me keep that aside and let's talk about one more thing before I leave the show. I tell you, I say Nigeria people get connection. I'm going to bring a man so you see you have on your screen. If they tell you say manager, I've been at the man, they talk about agent. His name now Emeka Obasi. Best way they manage Jadon Sancho. Go show you na Sancho. Find where you not get people. See Sancho matter now. I know you see him. See here call. Give us another Sancho. Give us Sancho. See him. He don't. He don't win Conference League now. Don't go back to Man U. But do you know that he's a Nigerian that is the agent of Jadon Sancho? I will tell you. I say this reducing of wages. We too lack money. We know where from comes. Sancho not be Nigerian boy, but the influence is inside his body. England international Jadon Sancho has taken to social media to confirm his departure from UEFA Conference League winners Chelsea. Sancho is looked after by Nigerian Emeka Obasi. The guy is fine. I go see him. I don't know Emeka Obasi na his name. Last say I don't know whether he enter my producer editorial. I know Emeka Obasi. I go see him. After the way you're ring, a fine man who also handles the affair of 5 Super Eagles players in the same of Ola Aina, Terry Murphy, Josh Maja, Joe Aribo, and Alexi Wobi. Now, all these players are in the corner, and I go, no. The four joined the Blues in August 2024 on a season-long loan with an obligation to buy included in the deal. Now, let me tell you about this guy. So, before we talk about Sancho with the Nigeria connection, don't worry, I will tell you now. Chelsea have decided not to use their obligation to buy him for a fee of £25 million, although it was thought he would be joining the Blues on a permanent basis at the end of the season. Now, we go bring in a Terry Murphy picture. All the now see the agent where they manage Sancho. Now fine guy. They wear the Agbada. You see players in the manage. And then John Ribo, and then he will be there. Even him and Sancho snap picture, and I go see him. You go see him. Hey, oh, you don't see him. You don't see him. See him. Nigeria. I know this work. See him. Now Emeka Obasi. Get one wait. You go see him. You get one where we even see them say he wear all these Nigeria clothes. That's the man. When I'm not say you get money. In the loan contract, Sancho signed with Chelsea. There is a clause that says the Londoner can pay £5 million to get out of that obligation. Right? Now, the release or the reason the winger is going back to Man United is that the Blues were not able to agree personal terms. We'll go check for that. That's it. We'll see. Personal terms with who? They don't agree with that club side because Sancho is earning or earns £300,000 per week. More village people don't allow this thing go editorial. We'll leave him. Now, tomorrow when I come, I go show you Emeka Obasi. Now, see him. The Red Devils paid half of his wages during the loan spell at Chelsea, who were not prepared to pay him the kind of money he was earning at Man United. Although Sancho is returning to his parent club, Man United, he does not have a future at the club, and he's expected to leave the club before the close of summer. And now Sancho on X said, grateful for the experience. Big love to everyone at Chelsea who made me feel at home, teammates, staff, and the fans. Wishing the club all of the best moving forward. Truly grateful. Thank you, Blue. Sancho made 41 appearances for Chelsea, scoring 5 goals and producing what? 10 assists. Now be Sancho own for that this thing. Now, you see, we are going there. We are coming there. This Sancho, when they see, Papa and Mama will die, we'll go tell you now tomorrow. As they reach, we'll go tell you now. Now, don't worry. We'll tell you now all of the information I want. We'll give you now for that one. But just check out some kind of editorial team. At that time, we just give us all those ones. Now, I'll tell you, Sancho's talk is deep. He's not in the plans for the club. They want to sell him and raise more funds. Everything down they go, he don't move. So, Man United, they look Sancho as one of the best, we say, they will come out. And he has done a lot. Like, he don't already dance on some kind of thing. So, from Ten Hag to Amorim, I'm not sure say it will work. So, that's the story about Jadon Sancho. But what next? Tomorrow when I return on the show, when we come on the show, we'll tell you more about our own very number one goalkeeper, Stanley Nwabali. We be say big, they call him Braveheart. I feel save my money with him, but not be now again. After this burial, I feel continue for life or stop. I not feel save my money with them because you get some kind of errors when you all do some kind for some days back. But aside that, we'll be commiserating with Nwabali and his people. He lost both parents in the period of just like 2 months, just short time. And that's about one. So just immediately after that June 6th game, next 7th, the burial ceremony. We'll tell you about that hopefully on the show when we return. But up until then, I need to go. And the talker, if you invest for me, say I talk about Nigeria people, man, not there. My own has to the talk and CB. I'm not happy with the way we do our things here in our football. Our structure does not look so sweet. If you want to get out there, we need to do the best. And we also look out for the best people, so that works for me. But Cyriel Deserts, I bet can I come and give my last advice? Can I come? If I come, can I come? I cannot leave this show without seeing him. Bring him. Deserts, just give me Deserts. Let me go. If you not come, I'm not talk. Bring Cyriel Deserts. If I'm not bring her now, make sure if you tell you how far. Now, Cyriel Deserts, my friend. I love you. I like you. I wish you all of the best. Have a great day. Yes, my name is Kiddy Ken. I'm signing out for today. We'll see you. I am the only football player without a jersey. I'll see you tomorrow. Save.